I have not heard this song. I don't even know when it came out, to be honest. When the BAND-MAID and the Warning went on a tour together, I think they recorded this. I don't know. If you know, let me know. Anyway, if you like this type of content, please like, comment, subscribe. And let's just get into the song. I was just singing in English. All right, before they get too far, I like how this is tracked and how it's panned because you can hear the double tracked bass. I love that melody that they came in with. It almost sounded like a song that you would have at a sporting arena. That that beginning, and then that guitar line, that melodic guitar line in the beginning sounded really good. Yeah, let's just go back. A little bit of distortion on her voice right here. I like that. It's kind of like a funky. Oh, I like that. Okay. I like that. That dun 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 dun. Yeah, I like that because it has like a little bit of a syncopation in there, and I like the sound, the way they panned everything. You can hear the snare. There's two of them in there, both basses, the multiple guitars, and it has like this cool drive in there. There's a little bit of a kind of like an old school funk sound in there with the guitars and the bass. Interesting. Right there. See how that. Oh, okay. So, before we get any further, I like how Polina stopped playing drums, almost like she was watching, and then like they all start playing together. I like how they did that. Obviously, for the video, you can do whatever you want to, but I like how they have the drum sets together as if they're almost like mirrors of each other. There's so much going on, like the way they panned everything, because you got multiple guitar tracks. You can hear the bass sounds massive. It sounds like there's a fretless bass, a regular bass guitar in there. And I was gonna say that the beginning has like a funky, kind of like Motown kind of vibe to it underneath the vocals with a guitar and a bass. And the way the drums are, it's a little more simplistic in the first verse than what I'm used to hearing from both bands. It's the way they wrote the song. I like it. It's got a totally different feel. And then they go to a totally different feel after that. And then there's that almost chromatic den syncopated part, and the guitars are doing something a little different. Sounds like a harmony in there, like they're harmonizing with each other. And then they go back to the hook. I was so into it, like I was like trying to get back to certain parts so I could listen to it again. It's got like that funky vibe to it. And then you hear the guitars. Oh, that's big scratch. Their voices sound really good together. That is so catchy. The chorus, the hook, that one part of it, vocal wise, they made it kind of simplistic, and all the instruments are part of it because the guitar has that melodic line harmony that they do together, and then they go back into singing after they're doing that na 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 na, and then the guitar almost finishes the line of the vocal, which is pretty badass. Also, there was that pick scratch in the middle of everything. It was like, wow. I love when guitar players do that. It's just, right here. It's got like a double time feel right here too. Nice. I'm done with playing nights at games that try to change me. Better bet I am 16th. I like this. I get to choose my victory. It's my life, I hold back hands. No more waiting, stand up, take it. In that part two, they changed up that dun 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 dun. They changed it up a little bit. There's a few of the tracks with certain instruments that were taken out to make it a little more bare bones sounding in the mix. I got a feeling that they're gonna come back in. It's gonna be massive. The Warning and BAND-MAID, they're both great at making giant choruses to hook you in. All right, so I'm going to go back a little bit. I want to hear this part one more time. Right here, it's a little more bare bones. In the 16th notes. It's got such a funky vibe to it. Oh, they're going higher, that's why. Nice. I like how they trade off too. The bass, guitar, drums, how they mix their styles up together. The legato line, and then there was a line in there, bluesy, shreddy, and then like a funk bass line, like a bum 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 bum. Kind of mixing up a bunch of different styles in that break. A little blues. The first bass part had distortion on the bass. It reminded me of Cliff Burton a little bit when they break down this part. Alondra, her bass sounds not like distorted, but it's got a lot of gain on it. It sounds really cool. I'm here, right here. Sounds massive too. Whereas I'm terrible with names. I can't remember the girl's name. The bass player for BAND-MAID, their bass playing clear, and it's got like a really bright sound. It went from like an overdriven bass to like more of a bright tone that's kind of like a funk sound. So it's like mixing up two different sounds, which makes it stand out from the two. Just like the guitar parts, each one of them have a different style, different tone that make them stand out. See how even the guitars, Danny had sounded like more neck pickup, and then again, I'm terrible with names. Then the other guitar player had more of a bright sound, sounded more like the bridge pickup. I also like the way Danny did that. There's like a little pause in there, and she's bending those notes. It's pretty cool. I like that. I feel like they're building it up. Oh, that sounds good. That harmony's massive. Nice. The ending was amazing because you had the guitars were harmonizing with each other when they did like a lead break in between, and then the vocal harmonies massive, and then both lead singers singing together like that. The way it was tracked, it sounded like you could tell the difference between both singers, but they match. The timbre of the voice is so perfect together. It reminds me of, I said this before about The Warning, when they do like vocal harmonies. They remind me of Queen. All the band members, I should say, in Queen sang together amazingly. That's the way The Warning is. The song was cool. I really liked it. It kind of had the vibe that would be a song that you would play at a sporting event. That oh. It just has that vibe to it. I loved it. By the way, I'm Dethfender. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, give me more suggestions, and I'll talk to you all later.